Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome to a brand new episode of Ballin' with Jerry. Alright, now, what you see right in front of me are my colognes, my luxury fragrances. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be telling you, I'm going through each one of them, and I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to show you which ones are my favorite ones out of all this. This is a 2024 edition. I'm going to go through each and every one of them. I can tell you I'll tell you story behind some of them, or if not each and every one of them. Then I'll tell you which ones are my favorite. Okay, now I'm going to start off with the smaller ones. Starting off with this one right here. Natio Maximum Eau de Toilette. However you pronounce it. This is an Australian one for men. Yeah, and it smells it smells pretty nice. It smells pretty dope. So this one is a nice fragrance. I got this as a Christmas gift, as a Christmas present. Very nice fragrance. Smells very good. I like the smell of it, and I really do like the fact that that the bottle is quite subtle. Or should I say the styling of the bottle looks pretty cool. Now on to this fragrance right here. Now as you can obviously tell, this one right here is empty, but I still like it. I still like this fragrance. This one's called Calvin Klein Eternity for men. I'll show y'all each and every one of these from up close so that you can really see it, so that you can have a better look at each and every one of them. This one right here is Eau de Toilette Spray. Yeah, same thing. However you pronounce this, it's a Eau de Toilette. It sounds fancy. And now here's another one right here. Yeah, so this one right here is the 50 Cent fragrance. You know, by the rapper 50 Cent, one of my favorite rappers of all time. This one, as you can see right here, and again, I'll show you from up close. It says Power. It's 50 Cent's TV series Power. His TV show called Power. I believe that's where he got the inspiration for this fragrance from. I really do like the fact that it's kind of shaped like ammunition, like a gun. And you can see for yourself what it looks like, and I'll show you from up close. This really gives me cool vibes. It gives me gun vibes, like ammunition vibes. And now, I'm moving on to Playboy. This one right here. So this one is almost empty. I've had this one for around about 5 years now. Like 5 years. It's Playboy New York. You see right there, Playboy New York. I really do like the smell of this fragrance. It smells beautiful and it smells nice, and always love the smell on it, how it smells on me all the time. So I'll spray it. Okay, now I can smell it. But you guys seen this episode on the other side of the screen. You can't smell it, but I can. So you're gonna have to take my word for it unless you have it yourself. See, I really do love Playboy. So this is my favorite Playboy fragrance, a Playboy New York fragrance. So I had this one for around 4 or 5 years. This one for 2 to 3 years. This one right here had this one for, oh wait a minute. This one right here, the Ralph Lauren fragrance. You have a look at the bottle. And it's almost finished. I've had this one for 2 to 3 years now. And I went through it pretty quickly. It's not quite, I'd say it's 99% finished. There's a little bit of it left over. But regardless, I really do love the fragrance. This is the parfum. I really do love the way it smells. Okay, there's still some of it left over. So it's not completely empty. But it's a really dope fragrance. Really do love it. I really do like the colors. It's right here, and right here. It really does smell beautiful. Really does smell nice. So now, I'm moving on to the Michael Jordan fragrance. So this bottle right here is very cool. Really love the design. It has Michael Jordan's head on it, both sides. Then it has the signature right there. Like again, I'll show you from up close. Yeah, so the Michael Jordan fragrance, this one right here, it's called Legend. The reason why it's called Legend is pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to explain to y'all why it's called Legend. Michael Jordan's the legend. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. And I also love the smell of this fragrance right here. I had this for close to 5 years now. I'm gonna spray it. Okay. And now I'm moving on to the Mercedes-Benz fragrance. Ooh. And I really do love this bottle. Mercedes-Benz, you know, the car brand. They also got their own fragrances, which I really do love. And this fragrance right here, it has a Mercedes-Benz emblem on it, on the top of it. Then it has the words on it. Again, I'll show you again from up close, and I'm gonna spray it. yeah, I really do love this fragrance, and it really does smell beautiful. And I love the design of the bottle, and I love the smell of it. And this is the box right here for this. Okay, now I'm moving on to the big boys, the big guns. Now I'm going to start off with the Gucci Guilty Black fragrance right here. Ooh. This one right here, I really do love this Gucci fragrance. Again, I've worn this several times. Throughout these bottles, I went through them faster than others. There's some left over in some of them. I've had this one for, say, close to 2-3 years now. I'm gonna spray it. Yeah, I really do love this fragrance. Really, the smell of this fragrance really does put a smile to my face every time I put it on. And here is the box. Not that you guys care about the packaging or nothing, but it's beautiful packaging. Not that you care about the packaging. Not that I care about the packaging. That's the packaging. Very cool. Alright, now, next up. Next up, we got the Prada fragrance. But seriously, check this out. The Prada fragrance. You see the design of the bottle. It says Prada on it. Just to let you know, this is real Prada. Just to let you know. If it was fake, it wasn't authentic, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't get it. Unless I really wanted to floss, but other than that, I really wouldn't get it. I wouldn't be interested. Comes in a large bottle, hefty bottle. See how it fits in my hand? And now I'm gonna spray some. Okay, now, yeah, I really do love the smell of it. It smells beautiful, it smells powerful. Really do love the smell of Prada fragrance. Okay, now, moving on to, before I move on to this, I had this one for like 2 to 3 years now, 1 to 3 years, this Prada fragrance. And this right here is the packaging, the box. Now I'm going to move on to the 1 million Paco Rabanne. Now I really do love the bottle. I really do love the fact that it's like there's like a gold ball, like as if you're holding $1 million. Just spraying some on y'all so that y'all viewers can smell better. I'm spraying some on myself so that I will smell better as well. So that way y'all are balling with me, which includes smelling good with me, if you know what I mean. But check this out. That is the Paco Rabanne fragrance, and I've had this one for 2 to 3 years now, and it's still got some left over, a chunk of it left over. I wear these like on a random basis. I wear Paco Rabanne. Okay, now moving on to, and before I move on to the next one, this is the box right here, Paco Rabanne. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all this one right here. This one right here is Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana. I gotta say, out of all these fragrances that I have right here, this one by far is my favorite. So first, I'm gonna spray some on y'all so that y'all smell better, and spray some on myself so that I myself can smell better. It really does smell fresh. I really am having fun spraying this expensive stuff on me right now. I really do love these colognes, these fragrances. This is the Pour Homme. And this one right here is the box for Dolce & Gabbana. And I've had that one for the Dolce & Gabbana fragrance for 1, 2, 3 years now. So I'm just gonna go through some of my favorites. So my number one favorite, the Dolce & Gabbana. Okay, my number, I'm just gonna go in a random order pretty much. The Prada fragrance right here. And the Paco Rabanne fragrance. The Gucci Guilty fragrance right here. And the Ralph Lauren fragrance, which is almost up. Not that I don't like all of them, but I like all of them, but those ones I just showed y'all, my favorites, are the ones I like the most. So now it's time for me to show you guys all of these from up close. Okay, now, so I started off with the Natio fragrance, Natio for Men, Maximum, and you can read that, the EAU word. That's the bottle. Really do like that fragrance, smells beautiful. And this one right here, I'll show you what I was talking about. It says right here, power. Look around. And look at that. Just tell me what kind of vibes this gives you. It says 50. You know, 50 cents. Yeah, and this one right here, Eternity for Men, Calvin Klein. You can pretty much see that this one is almost up. It's 99.8% of it has been consumed. Because I went through it very fast, very quickly. I got this one for my 21st birthday. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Playboy fragrance. Playboy New York. It's Playboy New York. Has a logo on it. Really do love this fragrance. Smells beautiful. And there is the logo for Playboy New York. This one right here, Ralph Lauren. I say my favorite designer brand, or at least one of my favorite designer brands in the world out there. This one's a parfum. There's a logo on it. There is a teeny tiny little bit left over. There's still some left. You see the bottle. Then I'll show you the box that it came in. Deep blue. Next up, the Michael Jordan fragrance. This one was in the part 1 of my fragrance collection. You can see that's Michael Jordan's head. And that's the color, that's the fragrance. Smells nice. Then I'll show you this. It's Michael Jordan's signature, I believe. Yeah, it's Michael Jordan's signature. See that? It's Michael Jordan. The legends never die. And then we got this bad boy right here. Mercedes-Benz fragrance. You can see right here, it obviously says Mercedes-Benz. And then you can see right here, that's the logo. Mercedes really does have a reputation of making fancy stuff, fancy cars, fancy fragrances, and especially fragrances they themselves don't disappoint either. This is the box that it came in. This one is natural spray for men. Pretty fancy box, fancy packaging. That's what you expect from a fancy fragrance. Some fancy packaging, a fancy box. And now, I'll move on to the Prada. That's pretty self-explanatory right there, Prada. There's white over here, red over here, then it's already got Prada right there. This one is a beautiful bottle, smells nice. So I do rock this on a random basis, depending on the drip I'm rocking, or on just on a random basis. This one right here, that's the Prada EAU Sport Luna Rosa. Then we got the Gucci Guilty Black. It's very noir vibes, really do love it. Gucci logo. Gucci Guilty Black. So it's got Gucci on the top of it. Very classy, very subtle, which I really do love. And then we got the package right here. It's black. And then moving on to Paco Rabanne. This is literally gold right here. Well, not real gold, but metaphorically speaking. Ooh. 1 million. This really does feel like I'm holding a gold ball right now. Really does look like a gold ball. It gives me gold ball vibes, literally. This is the box. It matches the bottle. Very classy. One of my favorite fragrances ever. And then, moving on to my favorite out of all of them, is Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana. Really do love this fragrance. It smells beautiful, smells nice, and it smells powerful. And the bottle itself, it's solid and it feels powerful in my hand. It does feel powerful in my hand. Dolce & Gabbana. And then also what I really do love about this is that it comes in this bottle. You can't really feel this unless you have it yourself, but I can. Just feels nice, just feels cool. Feels special. Feels premium. Like primo. Yep, and that's pretty much my fragrance collection so far from up close. Alright, now that's pretty much it. That concludes this episode of Ballin' with Jerry. If you enjoyed this episode, give this episode a thumbs up. And tell me in the comments down below, which one of these colognes was your favorite? I told you, you know which one's my favorite in this episode. So tell me below, in the comments down below, which part of my fragrance collection was your favorite. And you can let me know one of your favorite fragrances in the comments down below as well. It may not be these, but just tell me down in the comments below which fragrances, what type of fragrances are your favorite. That's it for me on Ballin' with Jerry. Stay tuned for more episodes with Jerry. If you really enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to the show, Ballin' with Jerry. Still got more stuff to come. And that's pretty much it. That concludes the episode of Ballin' with Jerry. And just got one more message. Stay tuned for more episodes of Ballin' with Jerry. I'm out.